Welcome to the 2024 fifth grade recognition ceremony.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks so much for coming today. We're always excited to have this day, the last day of the school year. You can see my friends up there are a little bit squirmy and anxious to get going. But a couple of real quick comments about this wonderful group of students. I've had the pleasure of knowing a lot of them since they got here in kindergarten. And it's been a delight. I got to know them better at Nature's Classroom, where they did not, much to their disappointment, get to see me in pajamas. Although they were taking bets that the only thing I wore at night were Buffalo Bills pajamas. They were wrong. It's always interesting to see students, the first of their line, the last of their line. It's my last Williamson, for example. We have moved through the Williamson family now. Marino, where are you? Dan Marino. On Dan's first day of school, I was introduced to him. Dan Marino, now you know where I come from. We deep scars from the Miami Dolphins of the Dan Marino era. And I said, come on, that's not your real name. And not only is it his name, I think it's your dad's name, right? No. I tried to figure out who he was named for, because who would name their child Dan Marino? But it has been a pleasure to know and tease these many years, Mr. Marino. You may now shyly sit back down. I will miss these kids. They have been awesome. They've been hard workers. They've been good listeners. They've been mostly well behaved. Molly Grace. So I'm going to get this program moving. I believe I'd like to welcome Chief Shartner and Sergeant Goulding. I believe Sergeant Goulding has a few words.
Thank you, Principal Campbell. And first of all, I say something a little different every year, but this group, a little unique. I love them. They were great. I thought we were going to come in real serious, and I start to talk to them, and the next thing you know, they've got me singing Pink, Shiny Unicorns, Fluffy Unicorns. Do you know how hard it is to go back and tell the chief and the select board and everything? So what are you teaching down there? Pink, fluffy unicorns and everything like that. They did my job. They talked, they were comfortable, and they taught me something. And if anything is the most important thing to me and you as parents, is they know, as they go on to this big world, there's 800,000 police officers that are all my comrades they can reach out to at any time. Some of them not as friendly and as easy as me, but they know they can approach them and talk to them. Through the beginning of school, through safety, my fifth grade has been stellar. I enjoy every week coming in with them. First year in a long time, when we opened up to current events, there was no questions. That tells me they've turned off the social media at home and not listening to everything like that. They told me about themselves and what I could show them to maybe give them some tools to be better. We really hammered home empathy, consequences, facts, and things like that. Through the turkey trot, through the holiday celebrations, to the pinnacle of Nature's Classroom, oh my, it was interesting, all right? They were stellar. And the compliment to the staff and the parents is, and I'm never shocked at this, but I like to hear it, when the Nature's Classroom people tell me they were the best students we've ever had. And I go, come here, you know I'm a cop. Is this, the truth? They said, really, Sergeant Goody, they were amazing. So that's a compliment to them, and I want them to always know we'll be there for them. Chief Shartner and the rest of the department are there. I'm not 24/7, and I know that we're there for them, and we allow these programs to continue. I have to ask, if I was a parent, does it work? And I look and I see 35 years ago, 36, something like that, a former DARE student in my pre-Lancaster PD days that listened and did some things right, went on, raised two wonderful boys, one of them here now. So that tells me it works, and I want to see that. So I will see them wherever they go, AMSA, Assabet, other communities, there's other police. Stellar, honored to see them each week. Pink, fluffy unicorns, all right? And they remember everything I said, and I remember what they say. So thank you for the honor of allowing me and the rest of the department to come into their lives. Great job. We'll see you later. Thank you.
So this year, I was able to work with the student council for the first time, and it was a pleasure. They led the school community through various spirit weeks, very successful food drives with Mr. Mariani, a Patriots versus Bills Day, where Mr. Cable ended up having to wear a Patriots jersey. But what most impressed me was these last few weeks. They worked really, really hard to bring back something that was a suggestion from their classmates who were younger than them. And these students wanted them to bring back the cookie and ice cream day. And it was a lot more work than they thought it was going to be. They met with cafeteria staff. They did everything they could to get it there. And eventually they realized that it was going to they weren't going to be able to benefit from this. They were not going to be able to get the cookies and ice cream themselves, but they kept working so that they would be able to bring back cookie and ice cream day for the students that are behind them, so that next year students can experience cookie and ice cream day. So I was very impressed with their work this year. They were role models for the school. And it was a pleasure working with my student council this year, and I can only hope that the years to come are just as good as all of you. So when I say your name, you can come up and get your award. Errol Carpenter, Sasha Kondakchu, Carmen Anna, Jackson Mullen, Addison Muldoon,
This way or that way or like, I don't know.
and Wyatt Williamson.
So the first award that we're giving out this morning is the Ellen Power Community Service Award. This award is presented in honor of Ellen Power, a sixth grade teacher for over 30 years at Berlin Memorial School. She was well known for her acts of service and as a teacher and mentor for countless students and staff members. She always worked to help everyone in the BMS community to be their best selves. This award is given to a student who exhibits those same qualities and consistently strives to help fellow students and peers. And this year it is Lucia Vidal. Marion Hoffman Award. This award is given in memory of Marion Hoffman, who was a proofreader by trade and volunteered in the community. Her love of reading and her spirit of giving are special qualities that are honored through this award. Amazon gift cards are presented to the two students who are avid readers and volunteer at school and in the community. And the first recipient is Sasha Kondakchu.
Congratulations. Thank you.
And the second one goes to Addison Muldoon. The Roberta Wilkinson Literary Award. Roberta Wilkinson was an active member of our school community for many years, serving on the school committee, the building community, and as a sore reader. Her greatest love was creative writing, especially poetry. In her honor, an award is given to a fifth grade student who portrays the same love of literacy. And this year it goes to Ava Chandler. The Manny Mello Science Award. Manny Mello was a creative and talented science teacher who spent many hours volunteering at Berlin Memorial School. He loved science and he loved children. This award is given in his memory to a student who shows the same love of science and curiosity about the natural world. And this year's recipient is Abigail Veo Munyon. The Marilyn Paget Chorus Award. The Berlin Memorial School Chorus was started in 1977 by Mrs. Marilyn Paget. In her honor, this award is presented to a 5th grade student who has participated in chorus for at least 1 year, has correct vocal techniques, attends weekly chorus instruction, and has learned music to the best of his or her ability. This student also demonstrates a positive attitude, works well with others, and has good conduct. And this year it goes to Rose Wertheimer. The Kit Hatch Music Award. This award is given in memory of Christopher Hatch III and is presented to a 5th grade band member who has shown outstanding effort during the school year.
This student has shown her own initiative to practice, prepare, and go above and beyond, and I'd love to congratulate Emily Ford.
The Art Award. Art at Berlin Memorial School stands for A is for attitude, R is for respect, and T is trying your best. This award is given to one student who demonstrates all of these qualities, and this year's recipient is Elizabeth Chapman. The Physical Education Award. Fitness and physical activity are an important part of living a healthy life. Sportsmanship, fair play, and effort are critical components of the physical education program. The Physical Education Award is given to one student who has shown outstanding effort and sportsmanship all year, and to the last of the line, Wyatt Williamson.
As I was watching the kids come down, I kept thinking, that one's my favorite. That one's my favorite. And I realized they're kind of all my favorites now. I've really gotten warped. We have, in addition to these other fine recognitions, a Principals Award. The Principals Award is given to the student who exemplifies those core values we hold here at Berlin Memorial School: respecting yourself, respecting other people, respecting our environment. The recipient this year is kind, always gives his or her best effort, and makes Berlin Memorial School a better place for all students. This student does just that. This student is always kind to his or her classmates, sets a good example by making absolutely the best of his work in academics. While sick with strep throat earlier this year, this student logged in from home to work on a project during scheduled class time so that he could help his group. We cannot wait to see how this student continues to grow. Congratulations, Bennett Manson.
Good morning, everyone, on this beautiful last day of school. I can't believe it's here already. And thank you all for being here on behalf of our wonderful 5th graders. I've had a chance to get to know them a little bit this year, and I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing up at Tohoto next year. I can't believe that they're ready to go already, and I'm sure you can't either as parents. I remember that myself when my sons were growing up, and it went by all too quickly. So I just tell you, savor every moment with them, especially this summer. Enjoy yourselves together. It goes fast. So I'm here to introduce the Superintendent's Award, and I'm going to call that person's name and ask them to come down and join me down here while I speak about that person. This year's Superintendent's Award goes to Carmen Alexandra. The Superintendent's Award is given to recognize a student who has shown outstanding effort in all academic areas, contributes to the school and the community, and has shown social and personal growth over the course of the year. Carmen has consistently exhibited outstanding effort and achievement across all academic areas. She's gone above and beyond in her studies, often tackling challenging subjects with enthusiasm and a strong work ethic. She works well independently and also as part of a group. She is a natural leader, keeping her group focused and on track. Carmen has shown maturity, resilience, and a positive attitude in the face of all challenges. She has strong interpersonal skills, building meaningful relationships with peers, teachers, and all members of the Berlin Memorial School community. She is able to empathize with others and is a true and caring friend. As a member of the Student Council, she has proven herself a strong leader, making suggestions, advocating for her ideas, and following through on plans. She, as part of the Student Council, met with Mr. Campbell and the head of the food service provider to develop a plan for bringing back cookies and ice cream to the BMS lunch program. She is always seeking ways to make BMS a more fun and inclusive school. She is an outstanding member of the 5th grade class and a very deserving recipient of this award. Let's give her a hand again.
It's time for the presentation of certificates. It's a certificate to recognize the end of their elementary school career. Riona Rachimas Teacher. Carmen Alexandra Anna. Daniel Charles Marino. Hunter Allen Fugere. Ava Grace Chandler. Casey Elizabeth Collier. Lily Jean Golis. Elizabeth Claire Chapman. Abigail Beverly Veo Munyon. Melody Sophia Rose Galeski. Madison Lynn Shuttle. James Michael Sartini. Addison Bobby Muldoon. Melania Joy Poplar. Mira Rose Roberts. Ryan Paul Shayhood. Shoel Leonardo Elvite Nitka. Lucia Marie Vidal. Errol James Carpenter. Bennett Anderson Mancini. Zoe Reagan Gould. Rose Dorothy Wertheimer. Jackson Andrew Mullen. Molly Grace Allen. Emily Elizabeth Ford. Wyatt Lynn Williamson. Leonel Matthew Thomas. Sasha Rao Kondakchu. Everett Walter Gould.